Hi, Dave Jones here again. This is a beginner lesson for how to read chord charts. If you're looking up on the site, you can read a bit of tab and you can play a few of the tab tunes. Then what you do is you move on to chords. Some of the songs that I've written up on the site are in tab and with the chords written above the stave that we spoke about. If you've checked out the reading tab and rhythm lesson. And some of them, if they're easier to write, if they're just strum along songs, are written out in what's called chord chart form. And this is the sort of form that you need to be able to read, particularly if you're thinking of sitting one of the RGT exams from preliminary right up to grade 8. The chord charts are written out in much this way. So what I want to do is just show you a couple of little signs on there and how you go about reading them. And so I'll show you a little close up of the PDF, and then I'll talk you through it a little bit. Okay, so this is the PDF I've got up on the website. This is under the Essentials section because these are quite essential things that you need to learn. What happens here is these letter names refer to the chords, and you can learn more about that in different lessons that I've got up on the site. These lines in between are called bar lines. So, often you have like 4/4 or 3/4, tells you how many beats in a bar, but this is just about how to read the actual chart itself. So what we've got there is one bar of G, one bar of C, they're major chords, and then this double line with the double dot, what that means is repeat. So then you've got a bar of A minor, that's what the little M stands for, minor, and then a bar of D, and the double line at the end with no double dot means the end of that particular chord sequence. So this chord sequence here, sorry I'm going out of shot there, this chord sequence here, G, C, double line, double dot, A minor, D, should be played like this. G, C, back to G, C, that's the repeat, then A minor, D. But as you can see, that uses an awful lot more space, so that's why people use the repeat sign, because you might be repeating 20 bars, so you'd have to write it out an awful lot of space. And the other thing is, these repeat marks can occur anywhere in a piece of music. So this one here, you've got G, C, double line with a double dot, that means you go back, you repeat the bit that's in the double line in between here, the A minor and the D chords. That's the bit you repeat, where the two dots are facing inwards. In the first example, you don't. The reason there's no double line with a double dot before the G is because that means you go back to the beginning. If there's no other double line with a double dot in it, you just go back to the beginning. So this sequence here, G, C, A minor, D, in the repeat signs C, G, should be played G, C, A minor, D, A minor, D again, that's where the repeat comes in, D, C, G, and then the double line at the end means that you've finished that particular piece of music. So that's how some of the songs in the tab section on the website are written out, if they're, like I say, if they're just strum along songs. And also that's how you would be presented with a chord chart if you were sitting an electric guitar grade with the RGT anywhere from preliminary to grade 8. Obviously there are more complicated signs as the grades progress, but this is more the sort of basic thing that you get at preliminary grade and grade 1, the double line with the double dot for repeating. So, okay, I hope you got that and find it useful, and I'll see you again sometime.